Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I am finally sitting down to do my November budget. I am using the same papers that I do every month. I am using a calendar and then my budget overview where I break it down by paycheck. So I always start with my calendar and I just write all of the bills that I'm gonna have for this month on the due date and the estimated amount for that bill. And somehow I started with the wrong number there, but anyway. So November, our first paycheck is on the 1st. And I'm just gonna fill this in real quick. Okay, so that is all of our bills throughout the month. We have 2 paychecks, and this paycheck will actually cover the first part of December. And then we also have our energy bill, which is probably gonna be like $150-ish. And that'll be due at the beginning of December, but I'm gonna cover that with our November paycheck. So now I am gonna highlight everything that is covered by paycheck number 1. This just helps me fill out the budget overview. And then at paycheck 2, I include modus, which is our driving paycheck. Oop, that one's actually split, but that's okay. So these bills are actually split between the 2 paychecks, and so is our rent. I don't know yet with our car payment. It used to be at the end of the month, now it's at the beginning. So I haven't decided which paycheck I am gonna be using to cover that, but we will figure that out next. So here is where I take everything here and I put it here. This helps me know what is being covered by the paychecks and how much I have to use for that. So this will be our first paycheck, which is on 11/1, which is, I don't remember. Let me see. So 1. Okay, so that is my estimated. This is a new paycheck, so I don't remember it all the time. Okay, so now I'm gonna put everything that is in pink and yellow in my fixed expenses. Fixed expenses are all of the bills that do not change for the most part month to month. And then we've got our US credit, the city bill, and rent. These are all split in half. So 100, oh, what is half of that? 129.50 is what I'm estimating. Okay, and then 375. So this is normally 100, but we spent more on gas last month, so that is why it is higher. Our insurance went up because we got a new car, and that is the first premium for that, which is why it is higher. It will go down again next month, which will be nice. So then, okay, let me go find my calculator. Okay. Yeah, I should have done that before. But anyway, so let me add this up real quick. Oh gosh, gosh darn. I hate that. Okay, and then my variable expenses are my cash envelopes. So grocery is 75, household is 30, eating out is 20, beauty and clothing is 30, personal is 60. Oh, what else? We've got pets, which is 25, and then miscellaneous is 20, which comes to 260. Okay, so here is where I figure out where I am at so far. So I'm gonna take these two numbers and add them together. So far I've got 1213.97. So let me figure out how much I have left so far. Okay, so I have 206.37. So remember, I still have my car payment that I need to cover and my energy bill. But for now, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna move on to my second pay period. So our second pay period, we have 2 paychecks. We have one on the 14th, and I budget for $250. And then our second paycheck of the month on the 15th, and that is the same as the first one. Okay. So now I'm going to put in all of the bills in purple and the ones in yellow that are split. now I'm gonna add this up real quick. Okay, and my variable expenses again are my cash envelopes. These are the same every single paycheck. So I already know what they are. Okay, so now that I have my two remaining totals for what's left in our budget, I can figure out where I am going to be paying for our car bill and our energy bill and our snowball debt payment. So I am going to put the car bill on our second one. So that is our car bill, and that is 203.67. So if I subtract 203.67 from this number, then I have 164.22, which means I also have enough to cover our energy bill. Which is roughly 150 is my guess. I don't know what it actually is yet. So that will leave me with $14.22, and I am totally good with that for now. Gives me just a little bit of wiggle room with it, and I will zero this completely out when I get all my actual numbers, but that gives me a little bit of a cushion in that pay period. So then for the first pay period, our snowball goes to Target, and it is 200, which means I'm left with 637 on this one. So that is where I am going to leave it. I have 637 left over from my first paycheck and 1422 from our second one, and that will just go into our account cushion. And like I said, I will zero this completely out when I am closing out our November budget. So keep an eye out for my November budget recap. I will have that post up on the blog for you to see. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment below. Be sure to give this a thumbs up, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.